Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, we're going to go to Colorado, another United States state. I'm just randomly picking a cemetery from. And this cemetery is Riverside Cemetery, also known as the Pioneer Cemetery. Hi, if that was you. Yeah, it was you? Cool. So, Detective Lazaria allows spirits to come, tell their story, vent, and if they need a prayer, I can of course say it, as well as summon spirit guides. So I'm going to turn on our app called Spirit Talker. And you've already been messing around with a device called the REM pod with the beep, 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 beep. It actually can light up even more so than just that middle red one. There's a possibility of getting 3 other lights to light up. And that is if you were to grab the antenna or the base, which is the red base. You can give it a try during the session. Otherwise, we have 3 clear cat balls, which will light up if you tap them. I have been telling the spirits, if you want me, Detective Lazaria, to say a prayer, just let me know with a cat ball, and I will say it. As well as, of course, if you want me to summon spirit guides, if I say a prayer and it continues to go off, I guess it's a sign to summon spirit guides. Then we have the EMF meter, which is just there for saying, hey, I'm here, which is the yellow, orange, or red colors that will light up when your spirit energy gets near it. I don't know, it hasn't been done, but there are options. We have a call bell, an actual physical call bell that has to be tapped on the top to make it go ding. If that ever goes off, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, we have a jingling bell. And by the way, I did have a session yesterday and I could not believe what I captured. And that was a soldier with a one-legged situation because he lost a leg. I heard a drag and a stomp. That's in my shorts section. So if you want to check it out, you should. So again, I think that was my very first, for sure, I knew something wasn't right. Like I heard something, I'm like, is that footsteps? And it's hilarious what the Spirit Talker said. It said, absolutely. I'm like, whoa. And also said, keep walking just prior. I'm like, okay, wow. Anyways, so I guess I have to keep my ears wide open for anything like that. And this, I don't know. This, again, just totally picked this cemetery. There could be children. If there are, we have a game called Four Corners. And that allows the spirits to basically float or whatever you do. And just reach a corner, make a sound, whether it's a tap, knock, or pop. And then I'll be like, ah, I heard it over to the left, or heard it over to the right, in the back, in the front. So just have fun if you are little ones. And then those that seriously need some help from me, just let me know with a cat ball. If you're ready, I'm going to hit the button of Spirit Talker. I jammered enough, I'm going to let you now speak. So yet again, it's kind of warm day, so I may take a couple moments to wipe up my sweaty palms. So if you see the camera get very jittery, that's probably what's happening. I might also take a couple little moments to take sip breaks. Again, shaky camera. I apologize. But the reason why I don't have a tripod is because I do a lot of scanning or panning to the page that I'm trying to find spirits from. And it's either they're going to give me a clue to who they are by their name or what happened to them. And that's usually what has been happening lately. So this is, again, in Denver, Colorado. Riverside Cemetery. If you are residing here and you want to come through my session, just let me know who. Let me know what happened. I'm here to listen, here to help. Oh, also here to have fun. I heard something. Middle right?
Basement.
So because we don't have a basement in this home, I'm assuming something happened to them in a basement. So if that's the case, can you confirm with the REM pod or go super strong on the EMF meter to orange or red? Did something happen in a basement? Is that a clue? Yes? Okay. It's a clue. Okay. We have somebody who may have remembered being in a basement prior to their passing. That is a good question. I'm going to Google something, and I'm going to actually move my device a little closer to me so I can type it in. So, again, just randomly picking Colorado. I'm just curious. Colorado has this. I can't remember. Probably not. Maybe. I was just typing this in because sometimes people go to those areas for safety during things like that. That's why. Yes, I did spell it probably wrong because it's saying ES. Ain't no hoozles. Yeah, I'm not perfect. So, I don't know. Again, it could be something where they were unfortunately K'd and left in the basement. Or they went there to seek safety. Okay.
Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. We have 5 Andreas. If you're one of these 5, again, confirm. We have... Oh, Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. We have Galaros. I'm probably pronouncing some of these totally off. Alvarez, Smith, Schaefer. And I can't read the other one because it's... Oh, Schmidt. So if you're any of these, can you let me know? I heard something behind me, a pop. Again, I think the children are playing. So is it a child? Maybe it's a child. That's a clue. Maybe. Nobody is a child, though. Of course, they're going to be like, pick it, girl. You know what to do. Look for an interesting passing. Although a lot of them tend to kind of live pretty long. Yeah. So we'll see. So again, hi, if you're one of these. I just don't know which one. And I don't know. I mean, could I try to type in basement? Probably. Will it come up with something? Probably not. But it's something you just gotta try, right? While I'm waiting for things to get said. Oh, huh, there's 9. No, nobody with that one name that spewed, but there are 9 that have that word. We have, Brown.
Brown.
That could be a last name, but I don't see anybody that is tied to a Brown in the 5 with the word basement. So, oh no, see, look, told you. The first one was found in the basement. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The second one. Read it. The one that says the mama of 2 little ones had done something to herself in the basement. Oh no. I'm not sure about that other one down there. Oh no, another one. See, that's what I'm worried about. Oh no, these are... Oh. So if you're any of these ones that may have done something to themselves in the basement, that starts with the unfortunate word S that I can't say. Can you just, again, it's been quiet, REM pod? Or if you need that prayer, you just tap a capital. Again, I got names that I don't want to say just yet because they might come through. But one that starts with an M, a W, and a C. And maybe a possible S. So if you're any of those, let me know. Before, I don't know, Brown could be a last name. I'll have to look that up in a moment. Uh-oh.
Keep the secret.
Okay, well, if you want to elaborate later, you can. All right, well, it's one of these possibilities that may have mentioned the word basement at the very beginning. Again, we'll have to keep a note of these names. If they do appear on that Spirit Talker app, we can be like, oh, that's right. They had the word basement. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do Brown. Oh, well, too many. 301 with that last name Brown, so I don't think I can narrow that down. And unfortunately, again, the basement wasn't tied to a Brown. So I can't narrow that down. So hi, any of those spirits with the possibility of a last name Brown, I can't find you out of the 301. And when it's a very large cemetery with almost 50,000, we might get some names that have too many to unfortunately narrow down. But I'm still here to help those that were apparently
unlawful
in a situation that was unlawful. Oh, he or she is letting me know they may have, okay, thank you. Maybe that's Augusta Brown. Oh, why? So again, because it says unlawful, I may have narrowed it down by putting that unfortunate M word. Augusta Erickson. Yep, that's the one. I found it. See, sometimes I just know. Oh, you were only 37 and 38. Beautiful name. I haven't really seen those names in my cemetery searches. Augusta, born in August probably. It doesn't say, it just says 1877. So Augusta Erickson Brown is coming through. She was unfortunately M'd by her spouse.
Sigh.
This is so, wow. This is how I believed I'm speaking to a spirit. What are the odds? REM pod, quiet. As soon as I find and narrow it down, because again, 301 Brown. And I'm like, how do I narrow it down? Unlawful? And I'm like, wait, well, things that were considered unlawful would probably be something like M. And then voila, we found the one. So I'm going to try to, oh shoot, I may have to just link her page because there's multiple paperwork documents that unfortunately tell her story, and it's a long story, I'm sure. Yep. Now I can see why you said sigh. I gotta say a prayer for her. Wow. So again, I'm gonna link her page so you guys can read this. Indeed. Wow, lots of sighing. Okay, girl. Lady, I mean. I'm gonna say it, okay?
A good spirit.
I just said it to her. Hopefully she receives it. Yeah, she is a good spirit. So again, she was M'd by her spouse. It looks like he had been taken in an hour after she was K'd. So I'm sure there was some justice done soon after. I just realized I didn't have my do not disturb, so I gotta take care of that. Lucy, another one? Hi, Lucy.
Lucy.
Is Lucy the one also coming through too? That was maybe M'd? I don't know. I don't know if Augusta is still just messing around with the REM pod and just doing Morse code. Well, I can't understand any of it, but again, there's 5. Oh no, haunted.
Haunted.
Are you haunting the area where you were Cade, Augusta? She was only 37, 38. And again, here, I'll just show you. So again, this is her page. I can't, again, I'm not gonna, but I'm just gonna link it. There's so many for you guys to read, okay? And there's a few more. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Lucy. Yeah, Lucy, can you, okay, never mind. I'm just assuming maybe there's a pattern. No. So Lucy, I got 102 Lucy's. So if you can help me narrow that down again, just like the brown spirit, which ended up being Augusta Brown. Can you help me narrow it down? If you are trying to come through and I need to help you. Again, there's too many. She has to help me narrow it down. I can't type in haunted. Good, you're understanding. Cool.
Understanding.
So yes, again. So again, you can tap a capital if you need me to summon spirit guides, okay? Because apparently I already said the prayer to Augusta. So if she's still trying to get my attention, she has to do either strong on the REM pod by lighting up the 3 lights. That means grabbing the antenna, touching the base. Otherwise, a capital. Or ringing the bell. Your decision on how you want to get my attention to summon what we call spirit guides. They help very fast. Once I summon them, it's like 5 seconds later, they're like, yep, we helped them. I was like, whoa. So you just let me know. Because again, what your situation was, Augusta, wow. Especially after saying sigh. Wow. So again, we're going to wait on Lucy to see if she says anything to help narrow it down. Hi. Wow. Again, I don't know if this is Lucy or Augusta. Either way, they're Morse coding it or trying to get that to light up to 3 lights. Hard to say. There's so many. Again, 102. But still too many. Oh, got quiet. I think they're gaining the energy. Oh, forgot to tell them. Windy.
Windy.
Tornado? Is it related to a tornado incident? Lucy, if this is how you're telling me your story, it's related to maybe something with the nature when it was windy, a hurricane, or a tornado. And that's why you had to maybe hide in the basement. Got quiet. So to the spirits, I didn't inform them when I started. If you need to recharge,
Go right.
God darn it. Yes, the light right there. That source right there, the light is an energy source. Obviously, the door has been a very active door. And then, obviously, again, 102. I need to, again, type in Wendy. Ceiling light, which is in front of me, up above, and behind me, another lamp. Similar look to the one that I showed. So light is your source of energy to recharge, to utilize that REM pod again, as well as the clear cat balls, maybe the bell. So there you go. Again, I forgot to tell them. So I'm going to go ahead and type in maybe Wendy. I don't know if that's going to help. No, didn't think so. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to narrow her down. No, that word didn't. The T word, no. No, all the things I can think of that were considered windy didn't narrow it down, sadly. So again, if you are a Lucy and something happened on a windy day, I couldn't narrow it down. a grandmother.
Grandmother.
So you were an elder lady? Well, still, that's not going to help me narrow it down. Oh, sorry, that was me hitting the device with my thumb. Sorry. Windy, did you get the wind knocked out of you? You were very exhausted, being elderly, maybe stumbled. Did you fall? Again, I'm just kind of like being a little bit of a detective. Just
19.
Well, hold on. You were 19 or 90? If you were 90, can you beep the REM pod? Again, 90. Again, it won't still help me if you're from the 1900s. There's too many still. Otherwise, a new spirit's trying to come through and letting me know that they were 19 years old. I don't know. So I got a grandmother. Maybe Lucy. Otherwise, a new grandmother, not named Lucy. I don't know. I'm going to type in 19 for Lucy, just in case Lucy's a 19-year-old trying to pop in, and I'm just not putting that together. Are you serious?
Fell.
So I was right. Okay. Fell. Maybe fall? Oh, it doesn't say. I typed in fall and fell. But maybe I just need to get rid of Lucy in general and type in fell. Oh, well. Since it's a female, it might help me narrow it down. I'm getting 60, but the first 3 already are males. So, okay. Again, if it's... Okay, hold on. Is it a 19-year-old? Male? Oh, hello.
Hello.
So we're trying to help narrow it down. It just said fell. Maybe because I mentioned a fall. Maybe a spirit's like, yeah, I did fall. So we could be trying to now, again, hear about a person that have either fallen out of a unfortunate, say, I'll just say window. Let's see. Trying to find a 19-year-old, but I don't know if that's something I can find. Yes, many of them are from the 1900s, so not going to be helpful either. Oh, never mind. Tissue? William McKinley Mitchell, 19. It says that you fell. You had lost your balance and fell.
Colin.
Oh no. Wait, what? Oh no. I'm ignoring Colin because that's just a random name that I could never really find anyway. So basically, if you read his story, he fell, right? But then he was again. Dang. I'm sorry if this was you. Again, it said 19 and fell. Can you confirm with these devices? We got the REM pod. It's been quiet. Cat ball. You do that. I summon spirit guides or say a prayer. Ring a bell. I mean, again, hopefully, because sometimes I usually find them. But maybe I didn't find them yet. I don't know. Otherwise, they're trying to charge up. Keep looking? Okay. Maybe there's another 19-year-old. Dang it. Dang it. I found another one. Adele. Yeah. Horner? 19. And it seems like they had fell too. Let's find their story. Oh, there's a story. There's an article. Oh no.
Crocodile.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the case because I don't think crocodiles are here. But the question is it helping clue it in with the water? Crocodiles live in water, and this was related to water. So, oh, okay.
Hello, new friends.
Hello. It said hello earlier. Hello. So again, I don't know. It just said 19 and fell, and it says at nightfall is probably what they meant to say. A great storm hit and flooded and that's why he passed away. And apparently his sister also passed away, or spouse. Dang. Oh, see, there's oh man. Either way, again, let's just say if you were the ones that are trying to come through, maybe multiple that had fell and passed away at age 19, and you need me to help you saying a prayer, again, you can just tap one of these balls, or sometimes you just kind of have to wiggle them. I have 3 chances. One of them hopefully will light up for you. Otherwise, going super strong on this REM pod, where 2 or 3 lights will light up, depending on how you grab or get close to it. So again, I'm here to help. I just can't super narrow it down. I did actually spot some that were 19. Oh.
Baron.
So apparently I have a viewer, Elaine Stonehouse, that mentions that a baron is a young child. Could also be, again, a young adult too. So, yeah. Again, I don't think crocodile is going to help me, just so you know. I'll type it in, even though I know it's not going to pop up. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, I know I didn't want to, but I got at least... Okay, fine. Colin Eastwood. Nope. Colin Winfield. Oh, those are the 2 Collins. I did just say that I wasn't sure the Colin was going to be much of a hit, because sometimes we have a paranormal group called Paranormal Files, and we get Connor and Colin a lot, so I wasn't sure if the Spirit Talker app was meant for them. And then, you know, it had to, what was it called? Include that, just like Kelsey with an I. She's, again, a paranormal investigator. So, I don't know. Oh, this is just repetitive, just so you know.
This is cursed land.
But there could be Native Americans that were on Denver, Colorado area, I'm sure, because they are everywhere. And yes, I am unfortunately having some gurgling, hungry sounds from my stomach once in a while. So if you hear something that was like, that's just my stomach, not a demon. Okay? To the viewers, I'm sorry. I just was like, really, stomach? You just had to make that sound. I'm trying to do an awesome session, and you guys are just having to hear that. Anywhoozles. Eventually, I will have to stop and take care of the hunger. Anywhoozles. So, yeah. You want me to type in Native American, maybe? I'll try. Native. Again.
She shouts.
I mean, there's a bunch that happen to have that thing, but it's kind of like separate. But one, Sergeant Robert Anderson, kind of mentions that. Not obviously one, but just mentions it. And there's 13, so it shouldn't be too long to look. Again, it's basically saying Native and separate American. But if it says Native American, then yeah. So we got this one, Dr. Randy, who helped various ones. So, I don't know. Could just be random. Oh, So apparently this one has a lineage of a Native American. Elven parrot. Okay, that was it. All right. So again, it says she shouts, so maybe it's again a female.
Anvil.
So that's might be tied to a blacksmith. And we got 14. So if you're one of the 14 that have a clue that you were a blacksmith, hi. And by the way, again, Augusta might be the one that was shouting, because again, she's the one that really came in strong early. And I will again link her page with all those articles for you to read. So again, if you're one of these that may have been a blacksmith, just informing us that you used an anvil to do things, to shape things, or, you know, that stuff. Then hi, again, 14. I'm not sure which one you are. Hi. Again, 14, blacksmith. That's best I could do. Anything that stands out? Let me see. Youngins. Youngins. Nopees and nopees. Nope. Unknown, though. Unknown doesn't help with the unknowns. A lot of them got to live a good life, so I'm just gonna say, okay. My legs.
My legs.
Arthritis? I don't know. I'll type it in. It's a clue. Legs. So apparently, this one didn't get SHOT to the LEGS, but
He thrives on fear.
okay. But he basically said he pew-pewed a warning shot at someone's legs. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh no. Oh. William Keene? Something really tragically happened to you. You suffered a SKULL fracture. I don't know what WO, but broken legs. Something really tragic happened to you. There's no headstone for you, but if this is you, again, quiet on the REM pod. So if you go click beep, let me know. I mean, is this you? Otherwise, oh no, how about Rhonda? Or Rhoda? Sorry, Rhoda, Mary, Russell, Ballard. It's a she shouts. Maybe? So again, this one. So she shouts and then my legs. I don't know. Otherwise, again, they're very quiet now. What happened? I'm here to help. Don't be shy. I mean, again, there was not many. You got William or Rhoda, and Rhoda's name will not come through because it's not a word bank name. Oh, never mind. It helped narrow it down. Thank you.
My name is William.
Boop. That's the one. How old were you? We don't know. It says unknown. Detective Lazaria wants to ask, shall I do research on what year you were born to help narrow down? Oh, never mind. It says you were 35. I could just do some math there. So it says you were 35-year-old. And a bunch of things happened to you. So if you want me to help edit your page, you just give me a little clue. REM pod, click, beep. Or make a tapping, knocking sound out in the room. Cat ball, because you might need to be said a prayer to. Yeah, just do it. I'm holding my device with two hands, so if the cat ball goes off, it's not me. So again, there you go. It's unfortunate what happened to him.
I don't mean harm.
Of course you don't mean harm. I didn't think you did. Oh, wait. Oh. Hold on, what? Wait, what? Wait, was this the one that did it? No, so it injured. Okay. So it looks like Roman fatally injured this William. He was under the influence. Of course, my stomach. So at least we, again, found one of them, maybe. They're just quiet and shy. Not as active as my other sessions, but that's okay. So this might be somewhat a short session, just because I'm starting to probably get more hunger noises coming about, and someone's going to come home, and yeah. But I just wanted to give these sessions a try to see who comes through. Again, even if it's a few spirits that get notified, or not notified, sorry, get noticed, get found, get helped. Okay.
We're all around you.
So again, it's been very quiet. If you just want to let me know you're around me, can you either light up the EMF meter to orange or red? Or the REM pod with a click? Doesn't have to be intense. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. The EMF meter did go to yellow and then the REM pod, so yay, they are around me still. They're just quiet. There is a lot now? Okay.
A lot.
So are you guys like in a lineup? Is there a line out the door? Yeah? There's a line up at the door. Well, hello. I did say earlier, hello and hello new friends. So many are coming through. Maybe there's just, again, a backup log of spirits trying to tell their stories, and then they're probably trying to like say, no, I want to come through. I want to come through. I have a more of an intense story. Well, what's your story? It involves my legs. Okay, then what else? So again, that's probably what's happening. They're all like just, again, competing to communicate to me to get the help. And again, it said she shouts. So again, I don't know if the spirit was shouting during that moment, just trying to say, hey, I need to get in and tell my story. So, yeah. But there you go. I found a William. I'm sorry, but are you sure you don't want me to say a prayer? Or should I say a prayer? Because you did just finally interact with a REM pod. I'll say a prayer for this one. It's unfortunate he passed away at 35 due to a DUI person named Roman. So I'm going to say a prayer to you, William. I just said it. Hopefully you got received. Another one?
Jasper.
Hi, Jasper. Again, that might be easy to narrow it down. You know why? Because Jasper is a very rare name. How about 9? Hi, Jasper. If there's 9 Jaspers that are listed, are you one of them? Oh, no, another one. Oh, no.
My name is Irene.
Hi, Irene. Oh, God, they're all coming. I did say a lot. We're all around you a lot. Jasper, Irene. Okay. So, Jasper, we have, again, 9 of them. The one that stands out is a little baby that was 2 years old. If you're the baby with an interesting last name, Heater, hi. If you're coming through, hello. I might have to summon spirit guides after 2 prayers. That might be the case. Again, just tap that type of cat balls. Or go strong in that. So again, we got little baby.
Get away from here.
Yeah, I'm hearing a bunch of sounds. Is there someone that came in stomping? Not stomping, but like coming through that shouldn't be here. And you're informing them to not include themselves because they don't belong here? they're not from this area. You tell them. You tell them. Whoever's here telling to get away from here, you do it. Yep. Yep, you do it. All right. As much as I want to say it, I'm going to go to Irene. And someone did just get home. Okay, so we have too many. 62 Irenes. So if you're one of the Irenes, hello, hi. Let me just do something, because sometimes this helps. It's a bummer that I have to type in the M word. Nope, nope, nope. Remember that FLL word? Nope. Thinking little clues of previous ones. Nope, nothing to do with legs. The other thing I could think of is this word. Nothing. Okay. Last one? No, nothing. I couldn't narrow you down, Irene. Are you tied to a Jasper? That might be. No. Just had to try all the things I can do. But I couldn't narrow it down. All right. Last option is the last name, Jasper? Nope. I tried. So, if, again, out of the 62, if you were... Oh, no?
Do I scare you?
No, you don't. So, again, I do have someone who just got home, so things are going to get super probably noisy below. So, if you're hearing a lot of noises that I already know, that is, again, somebody, aka my father, just roaming around down below. But if it's something that I sense that is actually from the room, I'll let you know. But I'm going to have to wrap it up. Spirits from this Riverside Cemetery in Colorado, Denver, Colorado. Thank you for, again, validating you're still around, and there's a lot of you, with the REM pod when it was quiet. So you're still here. You're just, again, waiting in line, trying to find a way to tell your story. And again, I said the prayer to 2 of them. Hopefully they got it and received it. And again, if you want me to summon spirit guides, you just give me a capital sign, and then I'll do it. And we might be able to end it there, if that's the case. Oh, no.
Anger.
An emotion you had prior to your passing. Otherwise, I did find out anger is the last name. Probably not him. But we have a John Martin, Anger Man, who was 31. Again, just basing it off of that little clue. If this is you, just like before, REM pod to confirm. Let's find out what happened to you. Nothing? Doesn't say. Just says you passed away at age 31. That's all we got. I'm going to have to look at your headstone. No, it doesn't say. And it's also kind of hard to read. Yeah. Oh, no, this one's kind of better.
Geraldine.
Hi, Geraldine. That's a unique name. That might help narrow it down if there is one. I don't know. It's not. Never mind. 9? We got 9 Geraldines. Hello to any of those 9. Hello, 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 hello. I don't know. There's a baby, though, right away. I can see the Evans one. Little baby. A lot of unknowns. This one might be. Right here. What happened to you? Apparently, this one doesn't say. But she passed away at age 7 or 8. It doesn't tell us anything other than that. So if your last name is Jackson and you were a child, can you confirm again with the REM pod? Otherwise, maybe you're trying to reach me to get the spirit guides to come and help you. We don't know what happened to you. We just know that you passed away very young, about age 7 or 8. So, that's that one. Oh, another baby. Geraldine Jones, baby. under a year. 1930, 1930. And another baby. Lots of babies. Lots of babies. Yep, even the Valentine one, 1934. Lots of babies. So. Oh, it's an outside noise. Oh.
Pool table.
Well, maybe you were at I don't know how old the spirit is, a tavern, a saloon, or a bar. Something happened in those areas that has a pool table. Can you confirm? I don't think I'm going to be able to, again, find anything with pool table, but maybe a tavern or saloon or bar. That might narrow it down before I have to get going. Again, I got to get going. I know you're all trying to come through. How about this one? Patricia Brewer. Maybe? If your name is Patricia Brewer, you know what to do. REM pod. Again, I just guessed when it's a pool table, like that's the last thing you kind of remember seeing prior to passing. Yeah. How many are there? 20? Oh, okay. Bartender, yeah, that's not going to help. No. So again, that's the one that really stands out. So again, I'm just going to ask. Patricia A. Brewer. Funny enough, again, passing away, unfortunately, at a bar, and last name being Brewer. So again, if you are, again, Patricia Brewer, let me know. Oh, hey, my spirit guide's here.
Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn. If you are my spirit guide, Evelyn, assisting the 18-year-old Patricia Brewer that I had discovered regarding possibly being K at a bar because it said pool table and you're stepping in. Can you help me know if you're helping her? You know what to do, Evelyn. REM pod, cat ball, EMF meter to orange or red. Let me know. I'm assuming, again, you are indeed my spirit guide that helps my spirits that are needing it. Because I said the prayer twice already, so it feels like maybe they just need a spirit guide more so than a prayer these days. So let me know. So again, I'm going to show you her page before I go and look up Evelyn, just in case. But I do have to get going. Okay? Let me type in Evelyn. A lot of times it is, no, there's 32. Shoot. Well, if there's an Evelyn in the lineup, the 32, and you're actually trying to reach me, not my spirit guide, since it's been quiet, asking my spirit guide, if it's a spirit asking me help.
My family is here.
Evelyn Brown? Thank you. Narrows it down. Evelyn Brown, maybe? Because again, I reached a Brown family. Doesn't state if you're tied to that Augusta Brown. But yeah, there's of course, yeah, there's going to be a lot of connection to the families that are here, but I don't know. All right. Well, if you are again one of these that has the family also here, hi. Again, the ones that stand out were so far the brown. Okay.
Roberts.
Well, I don't think I saw a Roberts in the lineup. I found a Richardson, but not a Roberts. But maybe another one's coming through named Roberts. And then I gotta get going. My 1 hour is reaching up. Too many. So if you're again a Roberts, too many. Hello to any of those Roberts. I didn't see a Evelyn with the last name Roberts though. But it's good to know that your family is there in heaven with you and resting. I'm assuming next to you. But yep. Whoever else is trying to come through, I gotta get going. So last phrase word, and we gotta wrap it up. All right. I can't narrow it down. I mean, I can only do just guessing, and if there's an unfortunate, tragic story, no. No, I'm trying to be, but my stomach is not.
You are patient.
Stomach's like, hurry up and go to the kitchen. Hold on. I don't know. No. Yeah. Nobody has a tragic. Nope. I typed in all the thing I could think of. The S, HOT, M, K. Oscar Roberts. You were only 20. Or 19, 20. You were orphan. If this is you and I found you with an unfortunate, you're welcome.
Thank you for talking.
So again, just because I had to narrow it down, I was trying to think of what could cause a spirit to want to come through. And unfortunately, the S word is something that could be one of the spirits trying to reach us. So we have a 19/20-year-old Oscar M. Roberts, who unfortunately committed us. So if you are this one that was trying to say hey, aw,
We love talking.
I know you do. But again, my stomach says I'm talking. I'm talking too, and I need food. So again, if this was you, you let me know. I can also maybe add your parents too. It's a double duty. Not only summoning spirit guides, but also adding your and linking your parents, Oscar Roberts. You just give me a little clue, REM pod Capball, and I'll summon spirit guides before I leave and try to screenshot and find your parents and link them if they have a page. Yeah, just help me, and let me know. Whew. It's unfortunate. Oh, there's a problem?
Problem.
There is a problem. You don't have your parents linked. That's the problem. So I can solve it by finding them and linking them. That's what Detective likes to do. Help out in multiple ways. Not just saying prayers and
Him.
Him? Yep, that's him. The problem? Yep, I guess that's a clue. I'll go ahead and just screenshot it to do for later. Done. Okay? And unfortunately, there were many that I did kind of see, unfortunately, that didn't have many things linked. Sorry. But this one stands out. Oh, you like that idea?
Like.
All right. He likes that idea. Awesome. So maybe he's utilizing the, oh yeah, now can you like my video? Thanks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. They're probably like, huh? Yeah, probably huh, because you're probably not aware that I'm going to eventually upload this on a thing called YouTube. And there are viewers/subscribers that watch it.
Sad.
Aww. Okay. Saying a prayer for him and summoning spirit guides. Okay, so if there are any spirit guides, we have Rosemary, Mary Ellen, Walter, Evelyn, Ruth, Alan, and any others. Can you assist Oscar M. Roberts, who sadly passed away at age between 19, 20, or 21? It's all kind of confusing because it says he was 21 on the bio, yet on the page it's 19 or 21. Anyways, so if you can assist him, he unfortunately had done something to help pass himself from the world, aka the word with the S, and I can't say it. So, yeah, if you can assist him, that'd be awesome. I'm sorry that, again, he had too much in life that he had to choose that way. Again, that word.
Kill.
Beep. So again, yeah, he decided to leave that way. And yes, somebody is below. I gotta go very soon. So hopefully you can let me know that you are helping him, spirit guides, any way. REM pod, it's been quiet. Cat balls, ding. Anyway, you can let me know. Let me know. I want to make sure before we go that you did hopefully help him. Because again, it says, thank you for talking. We love talking. Problem, him, like, sad. And then, of course, the word K. If it is indeed. Oh.
Should be scared.
Well, I'm not scared. Sorry if I scared you with the bell. So again, as they're assisting, I'm going to say the prayer for him. And then I'm going to just see what else gets said. But I'm going to sadly end it very shortly. I also said the prayer to them. All right? So hopefully that helped. I don't know if we'll get the indication, the validation from the spirit guides, but I'm pretty sure they are. So it seems like I will look into finding his parents to link, if there are indeed his parents to link. And maybe there's some siblings that will be tied to the parents, and then they'll show his siblings. It doesn't seem like he was married, but yeah. Never mind. It says she called her husband, so maybe there is a wife. We'll find out. Again, Ancestry Tree might help having your family tree with all this detail that I will find and discover. All right. It's been quiet on the Spirit Talker, so hopefully they spew something. I gotta go. Sadly, it's reaching 58, dang it. Oh.
I need closure.
All right. So again, this might be him. So I don't know if there are indeed the spirit guides helping him to feel closure. I'm hoping you're doing that. I can't see. I said the prayer already. So it's unfortunate that you passed away so young and on your own. And I don't know how the
Private.
it's a private matter. Or you were a private in the army. What? Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, so let's read it together in our head. Okay, no.
We live on.
That's good to know that you do still live on. So again, he's not married. So it's somebody that's an innkeeper that noticed at the room of this one, and she called out to her husband who helped enter that room to find that one in his sleep. So also I did see a bunch of homes in that cemetery. Oh, interesting. What? The concerning a diabolical plot to kidnap this Senator Tabor. So it says his parents had passed away when he was quite young, leaving himself, a sister. Oh, so he had some siblings. and a younger brother in the custody.
Cry.
Aw, I just said cry. And their aunt, again, I can't link the aunt, unfortunately, but their aunt, Miss Holmes, of the Driving Park Hotel. By adjusting that, I'm sorry.
Tranquility.
Tranquility. He's feeling okay, so maybe that's a sign. So I just said cry and now tranquility. So did you get the help? Again, unfortunately, it's been quiet. Maybe the spirit guides are very busy with him. So the EMF meter is kind of going off. Can you go to orange or red? I got to get going. Can you just do that if it's too hard to do the REM pod? And as you can hear, there's a lot of sound below. So again, orange or red on the EMF meter, it just indicates the spirit guides have either assisted him or are still assisting him. Oh shoot, I also have to get going in 30 minutes because CFAN's coming up. I gotta eat before that. So yeah, another indication, sadly. I'm gonna go with that they did. Because again, it says we live on, cry, tranquility. That's good enough for me, right? So wow, I just glanced at his bio, didn't really read it, and then now that I read it, wow, didn't cry, wow. Okay, so Oscar, while I'm eating, maybe I'll poke at your, if I can find it, in Ancestry Tree. Link your parents if they have a page. I don't know if I can link the aunt. It might be able to, but yeah, we'll see. Last phrase or word. I gotta get going. It's been an hour and 2 minutes. Sad. Also, you could have had a private room, maybe? I don't know. I'm sure there's some other spirits that could have been a soldier, a private, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Chaos.
I'm sure it could have been chaotic in his life, and that's why he just couldn't take it anymore and just chose to book a room at this place and leave the world, even despite having some siblings he could have reached out to, but...
Joyfulness.
Okay. So is that a sign? Again, tranquility, joyfulness, that he is getting the help? Okay. That's good. Alright, your detective Lazari's got to, unfortunately, end this, sadly. But I think he's getting the help, or has been given the help. Alright, this is your detective, Lazaria, signing out. Peace, love, and eternity.